Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl. I have had a busy day this morning. I worked on my 60-gallon aquarium, got it all filled up and ready for my goldfish from my pond because they'll be coming in on the weekend. And I also set up my worm farm. My worm farm has a name. His name is Mo. So stay tuned and you will get to meet Mo. Hi everyone, welcome to my cellar. As you can see, I'm a canner. Now in this cellar, I have just storage, and the cat poop boxes back there, our furnace, and then I have my two 40 gallons and a 60 that I keep my goldfish in. And this new little tray with bricks is going to be for Mo. And this cool box, I'll just move my drill. I got this at a garage sale. I was looking at it and the lady said if you want it, just take it. So of course, I always have plans for something like this. This is actually not what I planned for it, but you know what? It's going to be perfect. So the first thing I'm going to do to Mo, and Mo was already stenciled on there, but you know what works? My Own Earthworms. So Mo is going to retain his name. So my first step is getting Mo ready, as drilling holes into him for ventilation, so he can become my little worm farm. So here we go. Okay, so I have drilled holes in Mo all the way around. I went a little higher on the fronts and backs, and then I did some in the top as well. And then my catch tray for leakage. I'm just setting Mo on 2 bricks, only a couple inches off the ground. I should also mention that we always keep these 5-gallon jugs when we get water, and now we have RO water now, so we don't need the jugs, but we keep them, and then whenever the humidifier is full, hubby pours them into the jugs, and then I use the jugs wherever I need them. And today I'm using the jugs of humidifier water to fill my aquarium. I'm not sure that I have enough. I have probably at least 10 of these jugs filled, so we'll see how far that goes. So I was only able to dump 6 of the jugs because hubby has the other 2 mixed with plant fertilizer for the indoor house plants. So I just brought in the hose from outside and I'm topping it up here. I was thinking of using some of the tank water, but it's going to be pretty mucky once I get to the bottom and stir it around, so we'll just go with tap water. Oh, and also you can see where I moved the other aquarium. I think what I'm going to do is put my baby goldfish in here and the pond lettuce on top. And then in the winter, if there's not enough light, I'll just add a couple lights hanging above it so that it gives the pond lettuce enough light to survive the winter. So looking at this tank, I'm thinking the goldfish can use it for the winter, and then it's a 60-gallon long. It's actually in really good shape. It has a few minor scratches in the front, and maybe with some work we could buff them out, but really nobody would see them but myself because they're that fine. And it was a drilled tank for a reef. The guy that had it, a friend of mine, he has 2 new little daughters, and he just didn't have time or money to put into his reef and asked me. He sold everything, but he had the tank still, and he asked me if I wanted it. Well, I'm not one to turn down a free tank. So I'm thinking that my little catfish, Remy, could have this tank. By next spring, I can have it all set up for him. So that kind of gives me something to look forward to as well. So while this is filling, I want to share with you how I'm mixing up my compost, dirt, and stuff for my worm box. Back to my worm farm, mow. This bin is going to be where I mix up my soil for my worm bin. Now in here right now is about half a 8-kilo bag of organic soil, which I will be putting in there, but there's a few things that I'll be mixing in there first. So there is Mo, and he's filled, and I didn't give you a rundown of what's inside him, but as right now he is, oops, 3/4 full, and he's topped off with wet newspaper and wet paper towel and a nice thick layer of cabbage and mulch. So in the comments below, I will give you a rundown of what all I put into Mo for the worms to enjoy. So I think that concludes this video. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. I hope you've had a fabulous day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye.